In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of setting up triple monitors on your computer. I'll also talk about the advantages and disadvantages. Be sure to watch till the end to learn how you could also make it work for gaming. Let's begin with what hardware you're going to need. First, you're going to check if your computer supports connecting 3 monitors. Monitors get connected to a computer through a video port. Here are the most common video ports. You will need 3 of them. You at least have one of those, which is the integrated port as part of your motherboard. If you have a modern graphics card like the one I have here, that's it, you're done. Just grab some cables and connect your monitors, as there are multiple ports available on that video card. Just be sure not to mix and match using the integrated port out of your motherboard and the ports from your graphics card. It'll still work, but the integrated video port from the motherboard is no match for a modern GPU, and you will run into issues with the resolution and responsiveness. If you don't have a dedicated graphics card, you can either buy one, good luck with that these days, or buy a USB to HDMI or a USB to DisplayPort adapters. You can also use a docking station instead of the adapters. I'll add a link to those in the description. Once you have all of the monitors physically connected to your computer, you need to configure the display settings in Windows 10. Right-click your desktop and select Display Settings. If you have the monitors plugged in correctly, they should be visible here. If not, check the connections and try again. You can also manually detect any connected monitor if Windows doesn't pick them up automatically. You're going to need to do a few things here. First, rearrange the monitors based on their physical location. Click Identify and the monitor number will be displayed on the monitor screen. This way you know which is which. Next, you need to change the scale and the layout of the monitors. Go with the recommended settings for the size and resolution if you're not sure what to do here. You can always test it out to see what's best for you. Depending on the orientation of your monitors, change it here to reflect that, either landscape or portrait modes. I have my monitor set up as a 32-inch in the middle here, serving as my main monitor, and 2 25-inch monitors in portrait orientation. For the multiple display setting, most likely you'd want to extend the desktop to this display. This way all 3 monitors will act as if they're one display, where you can drag a window from one display to another. But they will still be 3 separate monitors, as you can't extend the display to watch a video on all 3. Watch the next section on gaming to learn how to make it do that by acting as one single monitor. Now go back up, select the other 2 monitors, and do the same thing on each one by changing the scale and orientation. One last thing to do here is select which monitor you want to make as your main display. I have it set to the one in the middle here. This way Windows can identify which is the active desktop to display the logon screen, or when you launch a window it defaults to display on that monitor. You need to go one step further to be able to use the 3 monitors in a game. Depending on the graphics card you have, you need to configure a setting. If you have an NVIDIA GPU, right-click the desktop and select NVIDIA Control Panel. Check off the span displays with surround. Click Configure and arrange the monitors accordingly. If you have an AMD GPU, the setting to configure spanning the display onto 3 monitors is called Eyefinity. The advantages of having a 3 monitor setup are clear. I can never go back to using a single monitor in my setup, as I can get a lot more done having so much real estate and not waste time by swapping applications, as I can keep several of them displayed at the same time. The cons would be that more physical desk space is needed. If you want to learn how I mounted my monitors on ARM mounts, click the card up here if you're watching on YouTube. I'll also add a link to that video in the description or comment section below. Another disadvantage is that you need to spend more money for your setup, not to mention the extra cost for power consumption. By the way, if you have a laptop, you can still connect 3 monitors. Highly unlikely that you have more than one video port, but you can use a docking station with it. Just remember that either way, you need a decent graphics card to push all of those pixels and resolution on the triple monitor setup. One thing to keep in mind when shopping for monitors, try to have the same model and size for all of the displays. This way the colors are the same, the response time is the same, the refresh rate, the resolution, and so forth, giving you a better overall experience. If you want to learn more about that, watch my video on computer monitor buying guide. I'll add a link to that video in the description or comment section below. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you got value out of it, hit the thumbs up like button, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of any new content I put out. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions about this video, and tell me how many monitors do you use. I'll check you up later.